Hello, and this is Talk for Glory, episode 123. We are about a solid 24 hours removed from New Japan Pro Wrestling's Best of the Super Juniors, Best of the Super Juniors finals, where the finals was a good match, a painful victory, and an upsetting one personally, and probably to many others of the wrestling community. My apologies for the My apologies for my background. I believe that there's a party going on across the street. But little noise doesn't stop Talk for Glory. First and foremost are always mandatory. An introduction. I'm Enigma V4. This is episode 123, New Japan Pro Wrestling's Best of the Super Juniors Finals review. For you guys that don't know who was in the finals, it was two-time Best of the Super Juniors winner, ticking time bomb, former IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion Hiromu Takahashi, and probably the greatest Junior Heavyweight in the last 2 years, the former IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion before this tournament, losing it to our best guy, Taiji Ishimori, the Bone Soldier representing Bullet Club, El Desperado. So, how'd I feel about this match? Honestly, you will never get tired of a Despy and a Hiromu match together. You will never ever get tired of them. Me personally, I enjoy watching them every single time, unless it's for the junior title or Best of Super Juniors finals. Now, when I say that, I don't think either of these guys are good enough to win Best of Super Juniors, or I don't believe that either of these guys are junior champ material. It's that for the past, I want to believe, 3 or 4 years, the junior title has flipped between Taiji Ishimori, Hiromu, and now El Desperado. And I want to look forward to the junior division, especially now that there's a good chance that Kushida may be coming back. And also, I just want to see new faces in the junior division. I want El Phantasmo to win that title. I do know Robbie Eagles was junior champ at one point, but he's kind of a forgettable champion. If you guys think otherwise, feel free to tell me how you feel about the Australian-born Robbie Eagles. But before I go into, some junior heavyweight history and all that, let me talk about this match. In this match, El Desperado, does what he does best, and that's flip between the slow and casual junior heavyweight style, where, if he can't flip and dive and all that stuff, he plays the technical game. Maybe Despy sits with Zack and Suzuki and they just talk about limb targeting. Limb targeting is one of my favorite things in wrestling, and Zack does it to a T. Minoru Suzuki does it to a T. And El Desperado has even started doing it to a T with his picture-perfect dragon screws, with his picture-perfect scorpion locks. All of Zack's momentum, not Zack, all of El Desperado's momentum from last year to this year culminated into the Best of Super Juniors finals, where I thought, you know what? Despy's beating Hiromu at the Tokyo Dome. So how about in the Best of the Super Juniors finals? I don't even know what the hell the score is between these two, but I personally believe that the better man did not win. The right pick was not chosen, if you will. But Hiromu, I'll say this. Hiromu is not a wrestler. Hiromu is a effing stunt double. I'm not going to censor myself. You guys know fucking Talk for Glory doesn't censor. We don't censor, and we have no script. We are the real off the script. So, Hiromu is a fucking stunt man. Hiromu is willing to throw himself. This man is willing to launch himself out of a cannon, I believe. And there's not a lot of people that can prepare for something like that. Despy played it very calculated, very smooth. And all Hiromu did was just throw himself. Hiromu Takahashi, the LIJ stuntman, the man that got Daryl over, the stuffed cat. I don't know how he did it, but he somehow did it. In this match, I was looking a lot forward to El Desperado showing Hiromu. Sorry, guys, car was passing by. We're talking. We're already used to that stuff, but Hiromu just threw himself relentlessly, and with the thrust kicks, with the punches, with the slaps, the all-out, straight, pure physicality of El Desperado and Hiromu is just truly unmatched in multiple ways. Definitely one of the definitions of a junior heavyweight match. I'll say this. I am not happy that Hiromu won. There is no hiding it. If anything, if I would have done this video yesterday, the minute I saw Hiromu win this match, this would be about a 5-minute to 7-minute rant video, and I'd call it a video. Sorry. But, now I can talk about it move for move. Some of my favorites, some of my not so favorite moves. I'll never get tired of watching Hiromu go for the sunset flip powerbomb. And, some people just backflip out of it. Some people stop Hiromu in his tracks. Or I just watch Hiromu throw himself into his opponent. One day I do think he's going to overshoot himself and just land straight into the barricade or guardrail. But like I said, Hiromu is a stunt man. El Desperado is honestly his perfect foil. One of my favorite spots in this was the iconic right hand or left hand punch that El Desperado normally delivers, and it knocks out opponents. And I believe that the ref was warning Despy, hey, you can't use like a closed fist punch. And I forgot who said this. It actually helps me remember back in TNA, I believe it was either Jeremy Borash or Mike Tenay that said this during a Christopher Daniels match where he had a glove on that was somehow covering his knuckles, but was very open palmed. And I believe the saying was an open palm is worse than a closed fist. So every time I see El Desperado deliver a left-hand punch, I remember that saying, and I just got to ask, are you sure about that? Because Despy over here is knocking out people. But it was very funny that after getting punched once, Hiromu got back up and punched El Desperado right back. And sorry, Hiromu, you can't win a pure fist fight with El Desperado because after the second punch, Hiromu goes down. I forgot what boxer it was where they just said down goes whoever. But that's what I think of whenever Despy delivers that punch, because the person is just straight up knocked out. And I've watched El Desperado deliver that punch to the likes of Taiji Shimori, to Bushi, to Hiromu, to Robbie Eagles, to Sho, to all these junior heavyweights. And if Pinche Loco wasn't this man's finisher, which for you guys that don't know what Pinche Loco is, it's basically the fairy tale ending. So whenever I say Pinche Loco, it's fairy tale ending, or for you longtime TNA fans, it's Christopher Daniels' Angel's Wings. Speaking of Pinche Loco, watching Hiromu kick out of 2 back-to-back, that was fucking insane. I have seen El Desperado hit 2 of those back-to-back. Either A, because he thought, damn it, this guy's so good, I'm going to need to hit him with my finisher twice, or he did it to flex. Because when El Desperado hit that move on El Phantasmo, he did it twice, and you cannot change my mind that he did not do it to flex. But another one of my favorite spots in this match was when El Desperado hits the Brock Lock, or the single-armed Boston Crab around his neck. And Hiromu with no other option, uses his core strength to lift himself up over Despy and to deliver a Canadian destroyer just to get out of a submission. Because I understand that, all right, I'm in Canadian destroyer position, but this man still has me in a single legged Boston Crab over his head position. So thank God that destroyer did not need his leg strength. But I will say that Despy taking apart Hiromu's leg was perfect tactician work, great limb targeting, but I don't think Hiromu did a good job of selling the move. There were a couple times where I didn't think it was believable, but honestly, in this match, oh wait, Despy was robbed. Hey, Cash Money, dude, I am so glad to always see you here, man. Just you are here about most of the time, and if you've ever missed a video, you'll probably comment something, and I just appreciate it. Any and every time myself or Young Smooth will go live, we just love talking about wrestling. One sec, guys. Way too much traffic going on, so just give me a moment. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Yeah, again, apologize for the music, but yeah. So a couple things in this match another couple things I enjoyed in this match was El Desperado also playing it very slow. For you guys that plan on winning, not winning, for those of you guys that plan on watching this match, I do need to let you know that it did hit the 30-minute mark, and I am not sure if the last time a Best of Super Juniors match had hit the 30 mark was Will versus Shingo. But just a heads up, this match does hit 30, and it was really, honestly, for me, it was worth it watching it. But I do believe that they did spend a little bit of too much time outside of the ring. That's kind of one of my nitpicks in New Japan matches. If I'm not watching it live, like I'm watching it from a day prior, I do fast forward whenever they're outside the ring, because honestly, I feel like they just spend too much time outside the ring. But to talk about the aftermath of this match, Hiromu wins this, and I believe this is his third Best of Super Juniors victory. Correct me if it's his fourth. If so, that makes this worse. But honest to God, El Desperado should have won. Wait, let me read this real quick. Whether it's you or Smooth, I'm cool with watching. I'm just trying to watch people talk about wrestling and not talk like they are backstage. You and Smooth just talk like you're having fun, and that's what I enjoy about this podcast. Dude, Cash Money, thank you so much for that. I know Young Smooth will be watching this eventually. You know that he's busy or I'm busy. That's why you guys might get a video a week or two later. And honestly, me and Young Smooth just talked about wrestling. We don't talk like it's backstage. Whether something's obvious or not, or during our lives we would sound dry or bored, you hear us. We do want to be wrong. You do hear us. We do want to be wrong. We want to be shocked. We want to be surprised. But yeah, Cashman, I really appreciate that, and I'll tell Young Smooth you said that too. But back to what I was saying. Yeah, so I wasn't a fan of Hiromu winning this at all. Not in the slightest bit. Hiromu winning this for the third time just tears into me that this guy should have won the Never title from Evil, and then go do it what Osprey did. Go fuck around in the heavyweight division, be in the G1, just do anything but win best of Super Juniors. At this point, Taiji Ishimori should have won once. El Desperado should have won once. El Phantasma should have won once. I will say this as you guys can see my profile picture, as a United Empire fan, I won't even say Akira. Oh my god, I can't say Tizao. Akira Francesco maybe should have won, or at least came close to winning a Best of Super Juniors. I told Young Super about this, and there's a list of New Japan bad decisions that are like very fair, that are very far very far and few in between. I might be wrong about that. Some people might think, oh, the last bad decision was last year. The last bad decision was the year before. Like for me, last bad decisions were like 2021, 2022, and then 2019, and then 2017, 2015. Like that's how far the gaps are for me. But if you guys think otherwise, let me know. Hell, if you guys want a video about New Japan Pro Wrestling bad decisions that Top Glory thinks, just let us know. We have a community box set in, so you guys can comment down below whenever you would like, whatever you would like. Just always remember to be respectful and positive. We're here just trying to connect wrestling. But back to what I was saying about me being unhappy with the victor, and how there are so many other better candidates. My thing is, and I just found out that the Best of Super Juniors title match of Hiromu versus Taiji Ishimori won't be at Dominion. It'll be on the Road 2 show, which I think is a first. I'm not certain, but I do think that this should be at Dominion. Now, if Hiromu does beat Taiji Ishimori, which I'm hoping he doesn't, what's there to do for Hiromu Takahashi from June to January? Unless the junior title changes hands through June through December through the rest of 2022. But I think that's the question I'm going to leave this video on. And probably for like the next 2 minutes, I'll talk about what's going to be coming in the future. We know Hell in a Cell is coming tomorrow, so keep your eyes open, your notifications on, and your ears wide open to hear predictions possibly. Now, I do know that NXT, I forgot what's it called. I know it's not NXT Takeover, blah blah blah, on right now, and I'll say it. And for you guys that don't know, myself and Young Smooth most likely will not be doing another NXT video because we just don't find the love in it like we did back in 2019 or even 2020. So if there's an NXT video that shows up, it might be very far and in between. So every takeover, don't expect a predictions video or review video. Like, we might let 3 takeovers pass by on purpose. But we have Hell in a Cell coming up. We have Dominion coming up. We have Forbidden Door coming up. So, you guys will probably get a little rapid fire upload. And I'm not going to apologize for giving you guys good content. So remember, guys, you guys always want to keep those notification bells on. Your phones will be going off a lot for these next few days, or just for the next week or two. But I want to thank everyone that is going to watch this eventually. Cash Money, always appreciate you. I see someone else is watching right now. It's okay that you didn't comment, but Young Smooth will be with us for Hell in a Cell predictions, hopefully. And for you guys that don't know, for you guys that want to know where to find myself and Young Smooth, you guys can follow Young Smooth at Young Smooth TFG. Myself, Enigma V4_V4_ on Twitter. Those are our Twitters, guys. My Instagram and my TikTok, you guys can just type up Enigma V4. Trust me, I'll be popping up. And remember, guys, turn on those post bell notifications. drop a like, drop a sub, tell your friends, tell your families. Keep watching as much wrestling as you want. Tell us about wrestling we don't know about. You learn new stuff every single day. Give us your thoughts on Forbidden Doors. All right, guys, drop a like, drop a sub. I hope you guys stay safe. And most of all, have a great night, everyone.